nyo naman kanina, kasama natin si Pet, no? Dahil siya yung author ngayon. Ang guest naman natin ngayon, publisher.
Yung publisher.
Kasama po natin ngayon si Miss Marie Villanueva Naval, HR and Admin Manager of Central Books. Good morning, Miss
morning.
Marie.
Good morning. Ayan.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Pag-uusapan na ngayon natin yung pagiging publisher mo,
Yes.
diba?
Oo.
So, pareho, printer and publisher. Ayan, as a local, teka, parang nalito-lito na yata ako dito sa ganun. Okay, pag-usapan muna natin yung, mahirap ba na mag-publish ng books?
Well, basically,
Or
yes.
namimili rin kayo ng author?
Yes. First and foremost, good morning to everyone. No? I'd just like everyone to know that we are a local printer and publisher. So, Central Books has been in the business since 1945. We actually cater for
1945?
yeah,
Wow.
we actually cater for law books and other professional books. So, and we are the exclusive publisher and distributor of SCRA. As you may know, it's the
SCRA.
Supreme Court Reports Annotated. So, we compile and we do the editing and we publish it and distribute it to all schools, libraries, and even the government offices.
Wow.
Even the judiciary. Ayan. And
Galing.
then, after some time, in the year 2000, the management has switched to print-on-demand system. This is the print-on-demand technology. So, before, they used to publish through the traditional printing, but now, they already adopted the print-on-demand technology wherein mas pinabilis, naging flexible yung publishing for authors. So, we
So,
have
laki talaga ang pagbabago
Yes.
before at saka ngayon.
Yes, because before we do large print runs. So let's say 1,000 or more kasi offset pa yun offset printer. And then there are a number of inventories, may unsold inventories din siya. So andun yung malaking capital for the publisher. And then as time passes by, nahirapan ibenta yung iba because syempre after a year, you have to revise, may mga amendments, there's revisions of the book na ito yung in-implement the author. And then si publisher, ang may iwan sa kanya yung unsold book. So, paano na mangyayari yon, di ba? So, may iwan lang doon, mas-stock up siya, and then it become to waste na, eventually.
Meron ba kayong parang batayan?
Basis.
Oo, na parang halimbawa, katulad yan, si Pet, di ba? Lumapit siya sa'yo para i-publish yung books niya. Meron kayong mga kailangan,
Guidelines.
guidelines na, okay, kukunin ko itong mga libro mo para i-distribute ko.
Okay. For exclusive publishing, law books, yon. That's first thing, it should be a law book. For exclusive publishing, meaning, we capitalize for them, for the author,
Okay.
and then we'll just pay them royalties eventually after mabenta mga libro. But for, just like with Mr. Pet, he invests actually for the book that he published and printed. Okay? And us, what we offer is the service of publishing and as well as printing.
Okay.
So, when we say we offer the publishing service, we do the copyright, ISBN. So, everything, all the registration will undergo Central Books administration, and eventually, we also provide them the distribution. Unlike with the others na you have to go to a certain publisher and then have it checked or review, and if they don't like it, if they don't see any saleable market
It's not marketable.
yes, they will just turn you down.
Okay. Pwede ba naming malaman, kahit
Yes.
ballpark figure lang, kung magkano ang earnings ng mga publishers? Kahit na ballpark lang.
Well, it really depends, no? Let's
Okay
say
ba na negosyo?
yes, of course. It's publishing a book, printing a book, it's a need na. A book is a necessity.
Necessity
Oo,
already.
so, there's always a market for that. And,
Kahit na may mga e-books na, okay pa rin?
yeah, oo, okay pa rin siya. Although, yun nga, for e-books kasi, anyway, bago pa lang din naman siya, although growing siya, still, na-maintain pa rin naman ng mga print publishers yung pag-create ng mga books. And I think in the publishing industry, growing pa rin talaga yung
Alright.
business na to.
Marie, sino ang nagbibigay ng presyo ng libro?
Okay. When it comes to price, dalawa yan. If we talk about exclusive publishing, it's the publisher. The publisher, kasi we do the costing, the publisher will assign the pricing kasi they capitalize for the book, di ba? But when we say publish on demand, meaning this is actually the new way of publishing. This service, it's a self-publishing and an entrepreneurial way of making a book.
Okay.
So when we say publish on demand service naman, the publisher recommends, but the author still have the control on the pricing.
Sa royalties naman, magkano naman ang percentage? Kahit ballpark figure lang ulit ng writers, authors, and ng publishers.
Under our publish-on-demand service, we actually give at least 70% of royalties.
Malaki yun,
Yeah. Kasi at first, you have to deposit at least 50 eh. For initial distribution, you have to give 50. But eventually, the publisher...
50,000.
No, 50 copies.
50
sorry.
copies.
But the publisher will eventually reprint and distribute the remaining copies on demand. So meaning, if a store needs a certain copies, we immediately provide that. And then from there, wala lang, the author just have to wait for the royalties. So wala lang siyang capital on that. So,
Okay.
Kanina na-discuss na natin na hindi naman threat ang e-books ngayon sa inyo, di ba?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Ito pa, how does traditional printing differs from digital?
Ayun, as I mentioned earlier, when we say traditional, you do large print, there are inventories, and you have to wait na maubos na lahat ng pinrint mo. For example, for a title, you publish 1,000. And then within a year, you have to sell all of this.
Paano kung hindi nabenta lahat?
Yun.
May problema tayo.
Yes,
pag
that's a
ganun,
problem.
di ba?
There are cases na hindi siya nabenta, and then you just have to wait, and the author will have to wait na mabenta lahat siya until he revise the book. So that's the problem.
Okay.
When with digital naman, it is easy, it is flexible. So we were able to publish more titles in a year, and kung ano lang yung kailangan ni bookstore, let's say kung ano yung kailangan ng market, we only print lang what's needed. Kasi nga, on demand. So, we use digital machines, and in 5 to 7 days, we can be out for another copies. Oo. Unlike yung large print runs talaga, yun talaga ang problema. Unless you have the market. But of course, we also do large print runs with the digital.
Alamin naman natin kung anong difference ng sales nyo noon na wala pang mga internet and e-book sa sales nyo ngayon.
Alright. As to sales, well, of course, growing din siya. Before, when we say, pag academic books naman kasi may sales na talaga siya. Okay? Every semester, ganyan, every year meron yan. As for non-academic, growing siya because now, we also have online distribution. So, before kasi, you just have to go to a bookstore and buy a book. And then, or let's say, very limited lang yung information kung saan nababenta ang libro. But now, with the technology, digital technology, and with the let's say e-book and also online bookstore, mas wider na yung market and mas marami yung sales na nakukuha namin. So far.
Okay.
So, namimili rin ba kayo ng yung mga topics o kaya yung mga libro na ito maganda to, saleable ito. Pero pagka meron kayong hindi naman walang, alam mo yun, walang dating, parang wag na muna to, pwera.
Okay. For exclusive publishing, yes nga, no, sinabi ko, even it's a non-law, kailangan pa namin scrutinize everything. Even it's a law, talagang from chapter to chapter, we have to see ano ba nila nalalagay.
So lahat binabasa niyo yun kung talaga
Yeah, we
okay
have
ang
the editorial
laman.
department naman to check everything, to review. And the management, talagang on hand sila dyan.
And you suggest na parang i-revise nyo to kasi hindi maganda tong
Yes,
dating.
actually, we have an agreement with the authors na within 2 to 3 years, you have to revise. Kasi meron mga pumapasok ng mga amendments, let's say, mga additions, na you have to check with your book.
It's
Para rin,
for
ano sila.
and yung non-law, kailangan din i-revise?
For non-law, of course, if it's poetry, hindi naman, no? But for non-law, we always check as long as it's not against any organization or it's not doesn't give negative feedback, or let's say it's not anti-social or anti the government. We publish that. We recommend for publish on demand. And we also give technically we review. Kasi
Yeah.
we need talaga na you have to submit to us a PDF file. Your manuscript must be laid out already. And then you have everything from the start to finish. I mean, the parts of the book, complete dapat yan. So if there's kulang na lang talaga dyan is registration.
Alright.
Yun. Okay. Ang dami nating natutunan, partner. Nagawa na rin kaya tayo ng libro.
Tungkol saan?
Rise and Shine.
Kanina hindi, sinabi sa Pet tungkol daw sa love.
Hindi ko kaya
Punong-puno
yun.
ka daw ng love.
Bagsak. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Ayan.
Okay po. At kung halimbawa meron silang gustong malaman pa, no?
Yes.
Na info, saan kanila pa pwedeng makontak?
Okay, for our televiewers, you may log on to our website, www.central.com.ph. Our number is 372-3550. And you may email us for your inquiries at centralpod@gmail.com. Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Okay, stay with us. Up next is the financial perspective from our financial analyst only here on
Rise and Shine!